Hey, what's up? What's good? Today I'm going to be building a custom iPod. Just to save time, I've put together this, like the click wheel. I ordered this with the headphone jack and dock bezel already attached, so there's that. So the only things really left to do are to get the storage space and the battery on, and then put everything inside the front plate and back plate, and then that's it. I ordered an iFlash Solo and I've got the SD card in that, so that's already preloaded. So the only thing really left to do is to just kind of assemble the whole thing. So this iPod I got on eBay. The click wheel wasn't white originally. I just thought white would look the best with the color scheme that I'd gone with for the front plate. Alright, I'm just going to take this LCD screen and put it in the screen spot in the front plate. I've given the front plate a bit of a clean because I don't like that black bezel or whatever that tends to rust around it, so I've got it here like that. And then what I will do is put the whatever this thing, the motherboard and the mid-frame in. Just being really careful with the screen here. Usually I actually tend to stick the screen just to the back here just to keep it from flopping around. This plastic is a little bit tricky at the moment, but okay. So I'll just lift this up. These two little slots here, that goes there. And then if we slide that through, and we slot that through here. Bit of a weird angle. Alright, so what I've done is I've popped the front plate over the top here. Hopefully that should go in smoothly. Next step after you get the front plate over the mid-frame and screen and the click wheel is to screw the front plate back on the mid-frame. So what I'm going to be using is this iFixit screwdriver and these screws which came from the donor iPod that I used for this project. So it can be a little bit tricky if you're using an aftermarket front plate because sometimes they don't always go in properly. Sometimes you got to be a little bit selective about what angle you screw screws in by, and sometimes you get lucky. Definitely go for the corners first. Okay, so once you've got everything screwed in, you want to test the battery and the hard drive or SD card or whatever you're using. So I've got a battery that I got from Christopher's eBay store. I'll leave a link to his eBay store in the description. Highly recommend if you're in Australia. So I've got a 3000 milliamp hour battery, which is what I use in all my iPods. And I've got a iFlash Solo, which I use in quite a few of my iPods. The only one that I didn't use an iFlash Solo for was my 7th gen. So it's good to test the battery so you can see what the screen looks like. Okay, so it's coming up as the iPod support. Okay, let me just get some tape to put over the SD card. I've already preloaded this with songs and the software. Alright, so I put some tape over the SD card and I put a little bit of foam in there as well. So I'm going to attach the SD card to the ZIF connector. These can be a little bit tricky usually I'll like detach the zip connector from the motherboard and attach the SD card first. Tends to install a little bit better if you do that. And I'll just put it back in like that. And then you can tape it to the screen or to the battery. Ideally, you want the battery to sit like that, so it's like not right next to that ridge there. Just gonna do a bit of, I don't know, gaff tape or double-sided tape and put that there. So the battery I like to get is like this size. So if you see it, it's like that, and it is just thin enough that it will fit there, but it won't hit that ridge. So some of the 3000 milliamp hour batteries will hit the ridge, and I think Elite Obsolete Electronics talked about it in his video, like the differences between the different batteries. So what I will do now is connect the headphone jack and hold switch connector. You gotta be kind of careful with these because they can break very easily. So you gotta be real careful. Okay, and you swap that. So this came pre-installed. I ordered it pre-installed, so I won't have to do it because these can be tricky to do. Make sure everything's working. It's kind of hard to tell if everything's working with this plastic cover, but it's turning on. It's got the Apple logo. It's taking a very long time. Just toggle the lock switch to make sure that works. Alright, so that works. Okay, there's a problem with the play pause button. I think there's a problem with the white click wheel. Okay, so it'll pause. Okay, so it does work. That's good to know. All right. So now that I know that it works, I can, I guess, focus on putting it all together. I had a previous issue with a white click wheel from EOE, and I ended up getting a refund for it, so that was okay, but it kind of messed up the design that I was going for. I was going for like an old school Nintendo style design, but obviously I couldn't do that. So it was gonna be like purple with like a white click wheel and a white button, but I ended up having to go with a purple button, which is fine, but I would have liked, you know, my full click wheel and button. Alright, what I'm going to do is tape this stuff down. Got a little bit of tape here that I might just recycle. Alright, so I can tape that. Alright, so there's that. And this bit of foam's come off, which isn't great. I'll make sure that nothing's like, oh, it's fallen. Okay. Alright. What I will do is put some more double-sided tape on the back of the battery. Just like on the duct tape where the SD card is, just to make it sit a little bit more flush. And you want to sit it down as low profile as humanly possible. I'm gonna put some tape just like on the back of that just to secure it in. Hopefully this fits flush. If it doesn't, that will be really bad. Okay, this foam on the chassis does not seem to want to fit, so I may have to stick it on with double-sided tape, or I don't know, stick it on with duct tape or something. It's really just because the foam on like the mid plate came off, and I just wanted something there. If I get like a tiny strip of tape, that may be enough. There we go. Alright. Okay, we've got everything. I'm hoping that nothing breaks. Alright, I seem to have clicked everything into place, so now I'm going to peel off the plastic. Of sticky tape that I put on the clip wheel. So this is our pink and rainbow Barbie themed iPod. The only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed is this hold switch is not very good. And this clip wheel is also kind of not great. The button is originally from the iPod that I got this from. The screen looks really good. I'm really happy with the screen. I may need to kind of break in this click wheel, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks great. So yeah, I got the front plate and the back plate from Elite Obsolete, and the click wheel as well. And the iPod I got from eBay. All the other internal parts, so the screen and the battery, I got from Christopher from Pleiades iPod Parts. I will leave a link in the description to his eBay store. And yeah, the iFlash Solo, I can't remember where I got it from, but I'm pretty sure I got the SD cards from eBay that I use. And this click wheel kind of sucks, but that's alright. So yeah.